Hi, I'm in parentheses, and I can't get out. This is another speed draw. This one's of an original character I made, that I literally just made this character a while ago, or a while ago. It was literally this same week. But I'm very proud of it because this is the first time in a long time that I've actually made a character design that I'm like really happy with, and that I would like make a story out of this character. In fact, I kind of already have. But um so I'm doing another speed draw. My original plan was to on Tuesdays upload something art related and then like alternate between a speed draw and an animation. But honestly, I'm not really good enough at art to do consistent animations like that. So you'll be getting speed draws cuz like I'm kind of slow. And I'm not very accurate. Like redrawing the same character, um, like the same exact way multiple times will take a while for me. But anyhow, um, so I wasn't. I another reason I wanted to upload another speed draw is because last week's speed draw was kind of trash. Um, I wasn't happy with it at all. Um, I think the poses were good, but other than that, like nothing was really good about it. It was rushed. The line art was messy. The colors were gross. There was no shading or anything. I did like some hatching, but they're very minimal. Um, so I just wanted to do a piece where I gave it my all and pushed even further. And so I was trying to get everything just right because I had kind of a vision for what I was going for. And whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? Man, I straight forgot what I was gonna say. What was that? Yep, what I was gonna said. Uh, but yeah, I wanted to make a piece where I just gave it my all and everything. With, I even did a background for this piece instead of just doing a solid color with like a pattern or something behind it. Although admittedly, by the time I was doing the background, I got kind of tired and I kind of phoned it in. But especially since like throughout this whole piece, like every single part, I don't know, I think I was just having a bad day, like a bad art day. But like every single part of this piece was difficult. Like you saw, I had to get rid of the original pose because it wasn't bad, but it's like I just wasn't liking it. So, and that's pretty much what it was for every single part of this piece. I drew one thing and I was like, I don't like it, and then I had to erase it and do it again, over and over. Um, that was wait, that was a tangent of something. What was I originally gonna say? Man, I'm dumb. Oh yeah, I phoned in the background because one, I don't really have practice doing backgrounds. If I want to do a really good background, I'd probably have to go and do studies and stuff, which I don't want to do right now. Um, and two, I was just tired from all the other stuff. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I guess I should talk about what I'm actually doing here. So that hand. Oh yeah, this is the part of the uh, speed draw. The one part that actually went smoothly was this piece of the character design, which is kind of her main or like piece of her design. So she's like a ghost dragon, um, or well, okay, she's like a guardian angel type character that was like sent to protect, I don't know, whoever the main character or something of whatever anime I'm going to write with this. I don't know. Um, but in order to what you call it, I guess like prove herself that she's like good enough to be a guardian angel dragon thing, uh, she had to make a big old journey to the person that she had to protect, and she died along the way. Except she came back from just sheer willpower and is now a ghost dragon. So that's the that's the gist of what I got. so far. I don't know if that'll change or not, but you know, I like the concept of Ghost Dragon. I thought it was pretty cool. And this hand right here is just, oh, it was giving me trouble. This was probably the hardest part of the piece, honestly. That just that one hand. Um, and then I quit because I was like, ah, whatever. I don't want to do that. Um, and I started doing something else to see maybe if I come back to it later, it'll be better, and I can get something else done. Turns out I was wrong because the face was also giving me trouble. And it's kind of weird looking back at these because it's like these look so bad. It just looks so horrible. I'm kind of embarrassed to even show this part of the speed draw. But I mean, last week you didn't really get to see much of my art process because I drew the poses. I didn't record myself drawing the poses or anything. So I'll let you see the whole process this time, like the whole shebang, like every little mistake and everything, even all that trash. Oh, and then I got tired of drawing the face because I wasn't nailing that either. So I decided with the hair. Spoiler alert: I don't nail this either on the first try. Um, the only part that was really easy for me was like her little veil horns and like veil tail. I don't know. It's like I got it. I got the inspiration for those pieces from an MTG card, literally called Narset of the Veil. And there's like really flowy clothing and stuff, and I was like, that would look so sick on any character. And so I thought, you know, Ghost Dragon. What if I just replaced the horns and the tail of a dragon with those flowy things? So I did it. Alright, returning to the face, because I realized that I'm gonna have to just stick it out no matter how many mistakes I make in order to get this piece done at any point in time. So I just decided to go with the face because I like drawing faces, even though I'm clearly trash at it. I think this is the one that ends up being the correct one, if I'm not mistaken. A little bit of adjusting to do, because I'm an idiot and I don't know what human faces look like. I don't get it out a lot, so. Oh, nope, that's not the final one. I lied. Yeah, this is the final one. Okay. The mouth needs some adjusting too. And I actually just drew the nose as a dot, which is kind of weird for me because normally I do not just a dot, I do like 2 little lines, but you know, it's not very different. But I don't know. I think I've always made a conscious effort not to just draw a dot for the nose, and this time I was just like, who cares? Dot looks good. All right, got the face right finally. Now we got the hair, which I got mostly right on this try. It looks nice. I really need to work on putting more detail in the hair. I love like artists who can put like so much detail in the hair and make it look like I don't know if like stringy is the right word to say, but like that kind of like really long straight. I guess stringy is like that's the only word that's coming to mind. That kind of quality to the hair. I love when people draw things like that. Oh, so I finally got that hand right. Yay! I don't have a mic stand, so I can't clap my hands, but because I'm holding my mic and I don't want to like thump the mic or nothing. Anyhow, what's next? Oh, now that I'm done with the actual character, I gotta put her in some clothes. Oh, or fix the mouth first, and then clothes, and oh no, I think I took a giant pause that I forgot to edit out. Whoa, oops. I guess I'll just keep that in then, or edit it out. Now, well, I'm talking over it now, so I can't edit it out, or I can do the voiceover again. Man, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Originally, I wanted to have like a kimono type thing, but like, turns out no matter how much reference I pulled up for what a kimono looks like, I couldn't get it through in my head what a kimono looks like. So it ended up not happening. Um, but I went with a similar design concept. Um, I get, yeah, yeah, it's sort of similar. It's actually the exact same outfit of one of the people in the drawing I made last week. Those characters in that drawing don't have names, by the way. This character also doesn't have a name. I wanted to go, well, because she's like a dragon, I wanted to go with something mystical. And it's also inspired by MTG. So I wanted to go with like, and MTG has a ghost dragon in it. It's Ugin. Um, so I wanted to go with something similar to that. And then like Ugin's brother or Nickel or something. So it can be like something like that. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm not good with naming things. Okay, I think this is where, yeah, this is where I was like, oh, I know what I'm gonna do for the character design. I'm gonna do the exact same outfit that I did last week on that one character, because it's a pretty sick outfit, and I can draw it well. I'm actually really proud of myself. I got really good at drawing like those skirts, like those pleated skirts. Oh, somebody's trying to call me, but that's too bad for them. I'll just call them back later. Uh, it's not important. I know it's not important. Anyhow, if they call me back, then maybe. Oh, and then now I finally get the hair, and the outfit looks good, and I made folds and stuff. I've also been doing a lot of practice just in my sketchbook, um, like drawing clothing folds and like doing shading and stuff like that. I'm still not very good at shading or lighting or anything, um, but I got better at it. So you'll see that later. I really did put like my all into this one, which is why the video is so long and it's taking forever. And I'm probably gonna run out of things to talk about eventually. Alright, this is me doing the background. um, and trying to figure out perspective and like, well, I work better without guidelines. Well, I don't know if that's completely true, but in this instance it was. Because I tried to do it with guidelines the first time, as you can see, and it didn't work out. It was sort of going well, but then I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do it freehand and like kind of figure it out this way. And this turned out pretty well, kind of like this. I had some reference for the background. I had I had a real world photo I was going off of, and there was another art piece that looked similar to it. So I just kind of pulled those two up and used those as reference. I forgot the name of the art piece though. It's really good. I forgot the name of the artist as well. But if I think of it, I'll put it in the description. Um, yeah, I think this is me done with the, yeah, so I'm gonna start coloring now, and the colors change a lot, because I don't ever, I think, honestly, other than shading, because I've gotten better at shading, I think the thing I'm worst at right now in art is colors, and like picking colors and stuff, and I'm just like really trash at it. So, and you'll see what I mean. Well, you're seeing what I mean right now. I mean, look at this. Look at this. And this is not it. But don't worry, this is not how it ends up finally. Like I said, I'm letting you see all the mistakes, all the little things, all the little horrible things. I don't even stick with that. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't remember what I was trying to do with that, but I ended up not. Whatever it was, I ended up not. So, alright, I think this might be where I actually got the colors right, because I went into one of my other art pieces and picked out colors that already worked. Because, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I think it was my album art, actually. Yeah, I got the colors from my album art. I was just like, I like these colors. I wanted to go with blue and yellow, like a blue and yellow color scheme anyhow, and my album art's like a lot of blue. And I also picked some colors from there, which that piece isn't very good, but it's like, it was just lighting practice anyhow. I didn't want to do anything too fancy with it. Anyhow, I think those are all the colors for the background. Now we get to coloring the girl, whatever her name may be in the future. I don't know what to say. I, you know what else I need to that I at least want to get better at? I want to get better at rendering skin, because I always just use like flat colors. I don't really, which I think still looks good. But I want to give actually rendering stuff a try, see what it would look like then, just to see what I'd be happier with. I don't know. Art takes time, and it takes a lot of it. So, getting around to doing those kinds of things, you know, it's a hassle. But now I'm doing this YouTube channel, it might be kind of easier for me, because I wonder if that'd be a good video if I just like sat down and tried out a bunch of different stuff that may or may not work, instead of like just doing a full speed paint. I don't know. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Let me know. There's a comment section. You can tell me things, I guess, and I'll respond. I've been pretty good with responding with comments. Maybe not on time, but I end up responding to them eventually. But yeah, I like how the colors turned out for this one. Yet again, just because I copied the colors from a previous piece that I already liked. I don't know how I got the colors for that piece. I think it just took forever. I think I just went around experimenting and it took forever. Another thing, on my computer, the colors are a lot different than like on my phone or anything. So when I'm making a piece on the computer, I never know exactly what it's gonna look like. Like if somebody was watching the video on their phone, or if like somebody saw the post on Instagram on their phone. Because usually the colors turn out like more saturated. So I try to use more muted colors, but sometimes I overcorrect and it looks like super pastel, which also looks cool, so I don't really care, but whatever. Alright, I think this is the part where I get into like lighting and shading, which I'm not great at. Or, well, I put some like bases down for where I kind of want the light source to be coming from, and then I go in and I do some hatching because I think it looks nice. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I do quite a bit of like that hatching thing. I don't know. I saw my friend, her name's Khalees. She was working on an art piece at school, and she did that on like the clothing for the character, for her character, and I was like, whoa, that looks sick. And so ever since then, I've been trying to emulate that, and I think I finally got to a place where I'm pretty happy with what I can do with it. It looks pretty sick. Alright, this is me trying to do rim lighting. It sure does, it looks like something, alright. It looks not bad, but I feel like I could have done better if I understood how light and shadow works. But yeah, this is the end of the piece. I thank you for watching this video. I also have a version of the piece with just flat background and no shading and stuff. I think I'll just put that up on screen in a sec. Anyhow, thank you for watching this video. I encourage you to read your Bible if you want to survive. I also encourage you to go check out some of my other videos. Thank you for watching, and stay happy.